Most founders are stuck using the hardest, slowest form of leverage, people. But there are two other forms of leverage that buy back your time exponentially faster. In this video, I'll break down the three forms of leverage every founder needs and how to start using them today. If you're scaling with people alone, you're doing it the hard way. More payroll, more meetings, more management, and when one person fails, everything breaks. Don't ask me how I know. Actually, I know quite well. That's how I used to run my business. You need more than just people if you're going to build a business that runs without you. Leverage is about multiplying output without multiplying your input. It's how you escape the work more to earn more trap. Leverage gives you time freedom and revenue growth at the same time. So no leverage equals no freedom. There are three forms of leverage. People, the default for most entrepreneurs. Systems, which are repeatable processes that run without you. And third, it's AI and technology together, tools that work 24/7 without asking for a raise. They don't get sick, they don't complain. I love it. Stack all three and your business becomes self-sustaining. People can be powerful leverage if they own outcomes. That's the key, if they own outcomes. But most founders, they delegate tasks, not results. They hire thinkers, not doers. They end up asking questions and really bringing back the owner into the fold as opposed to taking ownership of the task. You need to train your team to take responsibility, not just instructions. Systems create consistency. They turn chaos into clarity. Every repeatable task in your business should have a system. It frees you to lead, innovate, and scale instead of repeating that over and over and over again, the frustration. AI, it's the newest and it's the most underused form of leverage, and understandably so. It's advancing seemingly every single day. It's like the new internet. And it doesn't get tired, doesn't forget, it doesn't take sick days, and you can automate messages, tracking, reporting, reminders, and so much more. Start simple. One tool that replaces 10 manual actions. That's your starting point. That's the beginning of everything. Once you get a small taste of the freedom that provides, you will be hooked and you will never look at things the same way. You're going to look at everything from the point of how can I get this off my plate, but in a way that the ball doesn't get dropped. And actually, if you're being honest with yourself, it's going to improve the process just by getting out of the way. I tried to scale one of my companies using people alone. It was what I call a $2 million mistake. I hired fast, revenue grow, but so did stress. Everything kept falling back on my plate. Systems were missing. The tech was clunky. It was a little functional, but sometimes there was issues with it. Margins shrank. Everything was just overwhelmed. Again, just falling on my plate. And I had to rebuild everything with leverage in mind, and that's what I've done, and it's working so beautifully. For example, I built a media buy tracker. That was just one of the things that I needed. That's just one example. So this is just one tool, and it saved me over 10 hours per week, and it eliminated constant Slack threads and emergency messages. And instead of updates, we had visibility. So one system, one tool created speed, margin, and clarity in the business where there wasn't any before. Listen, you don't need to master all three forms of leverage today. I know that pressure when you get awakened to a new idea, a new strategy, a new concept as the founder. You're like, I want to implement this, but don't rush it. This isn't something that's going to disappear tomorrow in the sense of these strategies are just going to go away. The urgency here is more your personal time, your freedom, and your ability to cast vision in your company and be more useful for your business versus being stuck in the business. That's the real urgency here. But these strategies aren't going to go away. So what I implore you to do is just start with something. Start with something today. You need to look at your business and you ask yourself, where am I still the bottleneck? And what can be systematized or automated starting today? Pick one thing. I just gave you an idea, I just gave you an example. You have to start now. Like I said, once you taste this, you'll never go back. So start smart. Freedom follows. If you want to build a business that scales without stealing your time, leverage is your answer. There's no other answer. I break it down exactly how to install systems, how to empower people, and how to use AI in my book. It's called Buybacktime Formula, and I'll send you a free copy. Just cover shipping. That's all you need to cover. It's going to help me get the book out to you in a quick and expedited way. You're going to receive a physical book. You can notate on it, you can highlight it, tear it up, make it your own. And while you wait for the book to arrive, you will receive an instant digital download so that you can get started today. What I recommend, most of my clients do, is print out chapter 1 and start tearing it up. And then once the book comes, the book has the rest of the content for you. But get started, do something today. Heck, even if you don't buy the book, get started with the information that I'm sharing with you. Once you taste a little bit of this freedom, like I said, your life is going to change forever. Even if it's just buying back a few hours, what can you do with that time? Spend time with your family, go see the games that you're missing, go spend time with your family, having dinner, leaving the phone in the office or out of sight, out of mind, at least for that little while. Let's buy back some of your freedom here. The process to get the book is very, very simple. Like I said, it's free. Just cover shipping. Buybacktimeformula.com/YT book. Go ahead, grab it right now, and I'll see you on the other side of freedom.